Hey everybody, this is Eric with Phone Scoop, and we're taking a look at some great new products from Alcatel OneTouch, the Idol 3, the company's flagship phone heading into 2015. We've got two versions. We've got a large version and a small version. The larger version has a 5.5-inch 1080p HD screen, and the smaller version has a 4.7-inch 720p screen. Other than those and a couple of other key specs, the devices are pretty much identical. You'll see they have the same design, the same basic design. We've got a nice chrome band that surrounds the outer rim. Got cameras with flashes on the back, and as well as user-facing cameras on both models. I'm going to show you just the smaller model here. This one has, as I said, 4.7-inch 720p screen, runs a quad-core Snapdragon 400 processor, has a 13-megapixel camera on the back and a 5-megapixel camera on the front with a wide-angle view. Is a 2,000 milliamp battery, and of course is an unlocked device that could work on the networks run by AT&T and T-Mobile. The larger version of the Alcatel Idol 3 has an octa-core Snapdragon 615 processor, has a little bit more RAM, has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage, and has a somewhat larger battery, 2910 milliamp hours, and so that provides a little bit more battery life. Has the same 13 megapixel camera, which by the way is a Sony sensor, and on the front it has an 8 megapixel shooter, also with wide angle lens for better selfies. Both devices run Android 5.0.2 out of the box. That's of course Lollipop, with a very, very light skin from Alcatel. You can see the on-screen icons look just slightly different, but the basic way the operating system runs is similar to Android, naked Android. One really interesting thing that Alcatel did with these devices was to give them stereo speakers. So they've got JBL powered speakers on the bottom and top there, and each of them has a separate 1.2 watt amplifier, so they can pump out a lot of good sound. So that's a nice addition to have in a phone such as this. One really unique feature that I like is because the phone is almost the identical, top to bottom with the stereo speakers, the user interface will switch no matter which way you hold the phone. And you can see it has a pretty cool animation when it does that. So you can hold the phone in either direction. And what's even more interesting is you can hold the phone when you're making a call in either direction. There's a microphone and a speaker, both at the top and the bottom. So the Alcatel Idol 3 is going to be arriving during the second quarter with some pretty exciting price points. The 4.7-inch screen will be less than $200 unlocked and contract free, and the larger model will be less than $250 unlocked and contract free. We look forward to seeing these devices stateside in the months ahead.